So, did Kim Kardashian really graduate from law school? That's what everyone thought when she proudly posted a graduation post along an emotional message on Instagram on May 22nd, calling it a goal she set for herself 6 years ago. She even followed it up with a video post the next day with the caption, "Graduating Class of 2025." Naturally, headlines went crazy. Kim K graduates law school. Attorney Kim Kardashian. But hold on, what class is she talking about? Because here's the thing. Kim never actually went to law school. So what exactly did she graduate from? Let's break it all down. Before we move on, just a quick note. We're a brand new channel with very few subscribers. Help us reach our first 1,000 by liking the video and subscribing. It keeps us going.
I'm really good focused on beauty, fragrance, Skims, law school.
All right, let's rewind a bit. Back in 2019, Kim had revealed in her Vogue cover story that she had registered with the California State Bar in 2018 and had since then started studying law, not in a university classroom, but through an apprenticeship, as we now know. She was putting in 18 hours a week of supervised study alongside attorneys Jessica Jackson and Erin Haney. So what does supervised study even mean? Well, Kim enrolled in something called the Law Office Study Program, or LOSP. This is a legal path that's only available in a few states like California, and it lets people, usually ones with a lot of time and financial resources, study law under the supervision of a licensed attorney instead of attending a traditional law school. Basically, you're working and studying in a law office, not in a classroom. That's what Kim did. She studied with Jackson and Haney for years, without ever setting foot in a university lecture hall. Now here's where things start to get a bit misleading. In that same 2019 Vogue article, Kim said this: "First year of law school, you have to cover 3 subjects: criminal law, torts, and contracts. Torts is the most confusing, contracts the most boring, and criminal law I can do in my sleep." And she added, "Took my first test, I got a 100. Super easy for me. The reading is what really gets me. It's so time-consuming. The concepts I grasp in 2 seconds." Sounds impressive, but here's the catch. She referred to this as law school, when it technically wasn't. The LOSP isn't law school. It's more of a legal apprenticeship. To stay on the LOSP program, Kim had to pass the first-year law student's exam, better known as the baby bar. And this part wasn't so easy for her. She failed the exam the first time in the summer of 2020. She failed again in October 2020, and that time she was battling COVID-19. She failed a third time too, but she didn't give up. On her 4th attempt in December 2021, she finally passed. She posted on Instagram saying, "I failed this exam 3 times in 2 years, but I got back up each time and studied harder and tried again until I did it," and added, "I did have COVID on the 3rd try with a 104 fever, but I'm not making excuses." So let's give credit where it's due. She really did put in the work.
Over the course of this program, Kim has dedicated 18 hours a week, 48 weeks a year, for 6 straight years. That's a total of 5,184 hours of legal study. That's time she carved out while raising 4 children, running businesses, filming television shows, and showing up in courtrooms to advocate for others.
And still looking gorge.
But now back to this graduation post. Kim's May 22nd Instagram announcement made it sound like she had earned a law degree, like a real law school graduate. She mentioned feeling honored to have Chris Young, Michelle West, and Dawn Jackson attend the ceremony, whom her and her team helped for their release from prison in 2018. She also thanked her mentors Jessica Jackson and Erin Haney. And then the video she posted the following day with the caption, "Class of 2025, added to the confusion. The media picked it up and ran with it. Most people now think she officially graduated from law school and is ready to be a lawyer. But that's not accurate. She didn't attend a law school. She didn't earn a Juris Doctor degree. She simply completed the law office study program.
I'm trying to get emotional. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim Kardashian.
Now let's be real. What Kim did is impressive, but it's not on the same level as law school. Law school is way harder than LOSP. Here's why. It's super structured and fast-paced. Students are constantly graded and pushed to perform. You're surrounded by competitive peers and intense professors. You're held accountable every step of the way. With LOSP, it's more flexible and self-directed. You study at your own pace under an attorney's supervision, but you don't get the same academic pressure, classroom debates, or formal training. So while Kim deserves props, let's not pretend she went through the same grind as a law school student. So what's next? Now that Kim has completed her apprenticeship and passed the baby bar, she also went on to pass the MPRE, which is the ethics exam. The final step? Passing the California bar exam. That's the real test that will determine if she becomes a licensed attorney. Until then, she's not a lawyer yet, but she's getting close. So, did Kim Kardashian really graduate from law school? No. But did she complete a challenging legal apprenticeship and pass major hurdles along the way? Yes. It's an unconventional path, and while the way she worded her graduation might have misled people, she's undeniably made progress. And who knows, maybe one day soon we'll be calling her Attorney Kardashian, following her father's steps. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider hitting that subscribe button and helping us grow. We're just getting started, and every new subscriber means a lot and keeps us motivated to cover more stories.